And we're back to Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey for Pope John Lady Lions softball. Mike Formisano here calling today's action. Thank you so much for joining us on this overcast Saturday morning here on Memorial Day weekend. I have seen a lot of Memorial Day weekends and they have not usually been this cold. Got a jacket on, I can't believe it. Usually burning up Memorial Day weekend and see an unofficial start of summer, but not today. Well, the Lady Lions trail 1-0 here in the bottom of the second. We're going to continue on with giving you the updates and the upcoming schedule for the state tournaments in just a minute. Maddie Falvey back out to the mound for her second inning recording. I believe Jen Davis was, so she's going to give me that video after the Pope John Lady Lions. Yes, she is. Yeah, her location. Straight coming in. We'll see. Welcome back to Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey for Pope John Lady Lions softball. Mike Formisano along with you. Calling today's game. Thank you so much for joining us. It's senior night here at Pope John as the Lady Lions celebrated the careers of Remy Joustra, Grace Bobby, and Amber Little before they head off to college next year. Top of the second inning, Immaculata leads Pope John 1-0. Liv Chili back out for her second inning of work. I was talking to the parents before the game, and I think there's 9 juniors on this team, so senior night next year should be busy. Ball, low, 1-0. The batter now is number 44, Madeline Maglione. Chili looks in. Here's the wide, fires. High pop-up down the first base line, out of play. This is Pope John's last regular season game in softball. All the regular season is wind up today, except baseball has a makeup date against Del Barton on Tuesday at Del Barton Academy. Foul ball. We were going to go to that, but they moved the girls lacrosse first round game from Wednesday to Tuesday. So, because of that, we're not going to be able to do the baseball game, unfortunately. But we will be with you for the girls lacrosse first round of the New Jersey State Tournament. Tuesday afternoon, 4:30 p.m. Pitch off the plate, 2-2. It's at Camden Catholic, so we're going to make the trek down with the team to Camden Catholic. The Fighting Irish hosting the Pope John Lions in girls lacrosse. Pop-up, shallow center field. Avicii has a beat on it, makes the catch. 1 down. And now the batter for the Immaculata Spartans is number 2, Emma Stefanski. So girls lacrosse state tournament first round. They are the 20 seed. They're taking on number 13, Camden Catholic. 4:30 on Tuesday on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Low, ball 1 to Stefanski. As far as the softball is concerned, that game is scheduled for Thursday. It's a second round matchup for the softball team. They get a bye in the first round. They're the number 3 seed. In there, called strike. They're going to await the winner of Morris Catholic and Newark Academy. Morris Catholic the 6th, Newark Academy the 11th seed. And whoever wins that game comes to Pope John on Thursday. Fouled off, out of play. If softball gets through that game on Thursday, their next contest will be Tuesday, June 3rd. And they most likely will go to number 2, Morristown Beard, I believe. No, that's not right. Now St. Dominic. Sorry, I'm thinking about the baseball bracket. Yeah, the number 2 seed is Mount St. Dominic in the softball bracket. So that would be the third round matchup. But first things first, Thursday, we will be with you on Thursday for the second round matchup here at Pope John High School. You can see the Morris Catholic or Newark Academy. Strike 3. Chili rings up the batter. And now to the plate for Immaculata, number 88, Sophia Alcivar. As far as the boys lacrosse and the baseball, boys lacrosse playing their last regular season game today against Westfield on the road. Swing and a miss, strike 1. They're 16-1 on the season. They won the 101 Sussex boys lacrosse title. Their only loss is to Chatham. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Boys lacrosse has a bye to the second round. Next Saturday, they will host either Immaculata or Camden Catholic. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Chile rings up another batter. We're through an inning and a half at Pope John High School. It's Immaculata 1, Pope John, no score. We'll be back right after this on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube.
I know. Hey, you're nervous.
And we're back at Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey for Pope John Lady Lions softball. Mike Formisano here calling today's action. Thank you so much for joining us on this overcast Saturday morning here on Memorial Day weekend. I have seen a lot of Memorial Day weekends and they have not usually been this cold. Got a jacket on, I can't believe it. Usually burning up Memorial Day weekend. It's the unofficial start of summer, but not today. Well, the Lady Lions trail 1-0 here in the bottom of the second. We're going to continue on with giving you the updates and the upcoming schedule for the state tournaments in just a minute. Maddie Falvey back out to the mound for her second inning of work. She had to readjust the pitching rubber. It was off in the pitching circle, so they fixed that, and we're back to play. Leading off for the Pope John Lady Lions is number 22, Grace Bobby. All three seniors in the lineup today, all three in the field as well. Joustra behind the plate, and Grace Bobby playing first, and Amber Little at second base. So nice touch by manager Frank Canning, who's coaching third base, and Ray Manning, the assistant coach, is coaching first. So scheduled up this bottom of the second, Grace Bobby, followed by Peyton Richards, who's on deck, and in the hole, Amber Little. And if anyone gets on, Kylie Otero. Bobby steps in. Falvey back for her second inning of work. Here it comes. Sets. Here's the pitch. Called strike on the inside. 0-1. Now the pitch. Fouled off. 0-2. Bobby really up in the box. High in the box.
Way to work in there, Juice. Way to work in there.
Boss, two strikes.
Protect your kid. Hey, Gracie, here you go, kid.
So Falvey toes the rubber. Here's the 0-2. Inside, 1-2.
Good take, kid. Good take. I like those eyes.
Immaculata scored their first run in the top of the first. Heather Ryden coming across. Falvey looks in the wide, fires. Outside. 2-2. Now Falvey's ready. There's the pitch. Inside, 3-2. John able to get a base hit and work a walk in the bottom of the first. And you know they can get to Falvey. 1-0 perfect game against Delaware Valley, the Terriers. This pitch. Grounded is short. Shortstop fields. Throws across. In time to get Bobby. 1 down. Now the batter, number 32, Peyton Richards. So as I was mentioning before, the boys lacrosse team finishing up their season at Westfield today. Tough game for them. They will not play till next Saturday. It's scheduled right now for 4 p.m., but I think they're looking to move that game up earlier in the day. It's going to be either against Immaculata or Camden Catholic. Immaculata, the 12 seed. Camden Catholic, the 21st. Ball to Richards. Hope John with the 5 seed. And if they get through that game, most likely they would have to face off against number 4, Don Bosco, at Don Bosco, Tuesday, June 3rd. Now, of course, Don Bosco could be upset. But the top 4 seeds in the boys lacrosse bracket ahead of Pope John right now are number 1, Del Barton, 2 is St. Augustine, 2 is Seton Hall Prep, 3 is St. Augustine, and 4 is Don Bosco. Ball off the plate to Richards. Softball team has a 3 seed. Baseball team is a 5 seed in their bracket. No, that's not right. That's a 6. I keep all these track. They're a 6 seed. They're going to get through to the second round on the bye. They will face number 3, St. Mary's in Rutherford. That's on Friday. The one first game we're not getting, and I apologize for that. Just out of town, so. Here's the pitch. In there, called strike to Richards. That's on Friday afternoon if you want to make the trek out to Rutherford to support the baseball team. Full count. To get through that game against St. Mary's, they would face Morristown Beard, and that would be on Wednesday, June 4th. Off the plate, ball 4. Peyton Richards works a walk. So, there's your schedule for the upcoming New Jersey State Tournament. We're going to go as far as we can, working to see if we can get the permissions necessary to broadcast the sectional and or state finals for all of these teams, as the hope is that all 4 will get through to the state finals and win. We already have 200 in Warren Sussex champions in softball and in boys lacrosse, so exciting action coming to the channel this week. New Jersey State Tournament's about. Girls lacrosse on Tuesday, softball Thursday, boys lacrosse Saturday. Baseball gets through Wednesday, June 4th. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1-0. Richards on first. Here's the pitch by Falvey. Swing and a miss. Foul tipped by Amber Little.
Hey, Ted!
Falvey shaking off the catcher. Now she gets what she wants. Here's the pitch. Liner to short. Off the glove of the shortstop, and she has no play. So it bounced off of Molly Ferrera's glove, and she tried to field that. And so an error on the shortstop. Hope John will take it. And now first and second here with 1 down. The batter, number 12, Kylie Otero. First and second, 1 down here at the bottom of the second. Otero plating a run in the 100 in Warren Sussex final on Monday. Here's the pitch by Falvey. High, ball 1. So Falvey in a bit of a jam here in the bottom of the second. First and second, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Grounder to second. Second baseman Fields. Only 1 play. It's to Stefanski, and she records the out on Otero. But the runners move up to second and third, and now 2 down as Issa Avicii, the leadoff batter, comes back up to the box. Now the table's set, and Avicii into the box, looking for dinner. Stepping up to the dish. Welcome back to Pope John High School as we lost the feed over technical difficulties. So all the cloud cover here today. The signal's not great, so we'll try and stay as live as possible here. Ball, low. If we have problems with the feed going forward, we may have to tape it and upload this later on. We're going to wait and see if this continues to cut out. If it does, we're just going to record the end of the game and then upload it later on. Here's a pitch by Falvey. Grounder into the fence, foul. Got a feed now, so hopefully it will carry through. Second and third, 2 out, bottom of the second. Richards on third. Amber Little on second. Avicii at the plate. Here's the pitch.
Woo!
In there, called strike.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Falvey looks in. Here's the pitch. Grounder back to the pitcher. She'll flip it over to first and makes the play. That's the end of the inning. We're 3-2 here at Pope John High School. It's 1-0 Immaculata over the Pope John Lady Lions. We'll be back top of the third action right after this. Pope John Lions TV on YouTube.